welcome back to my channel and another episode of Moms Can Be Hot Too. I love doing this series and sharing with you guys different tips and tricks on how to feel and look your best after having a baby. So today we are going to talk about snacking, and I feel like I'm kind of at this plateau right now where I want to lose a couple more pounds, and I think it's my over snacking that is holding me back. So there's a couple things I do whenever I'm kind of in this situation that I think you guys would really enjoy and that might help you out too, to stop over snacking or snacking on bad things, whatever. So I'm gonna share with you guys some tips and tricks and also my favorite things to keep in the house that are healthy and great for weight loss. So my first tip is to hide the things that might be tempting. This is the first culprit right here, which is like a big no-no, and I did it when my parents were staying with us last week, and that is just to have like a bowl of candy or anything really tempting just like sitting out on your counter. So if you have like chips or sweets or anything that you're gonna be picking at throughout the day, I would like hide these away on the top shelf of your cabinet or the bottom shelf, like somewhere where you're just not gonna naturally see it every time you go and open like the cupboard or the fridge. So hide away like your most tempting things and just get them out when you want to eat them, or else you're gonna like want to be snacking on them all day, and it's so easy to literally just eat like 3 peanut butter cups. So this is a big no-no. Get this off your countertop. Instead, I like to have healthy things on my counter, so I'll keep just like bananas, clementines, anything like that. That way, if I'm just like starving right when we come back into the house or something, there's something quick and easy for me to snack on. Tip 2, you guys, I have the biggest sweet tooth, especially like around 3 or 4 o'clock or after dinner, like towards the end of the night. I just crave and want sweets all the time. I can like never get enough. So something that really helps me is just having like a sweet 0-calorie drink. So I know not everyone agrees with like Diet Coke and stuff like that, but I'm a big Diet Coke fan. I don't really care. I like it. I feel like if that's my one thing that I have, it's really not that big a deal. So I usually have like, I'll get those mini cans of Diet Coke. That's really good to have at like 3 o'clock, but sometimes I don't want all that caffeine later in the day. So I love the sparkling ice drinks, and they're 0 calories, but they have like so much fizz in them. Lemon lime kind of tastes like a 7-Up, and then the grapefruit kind of tastes like a squirt. It's really good. The grapefruit is my favorite, and I just keep like 5 or 6 of these in the fridge every week. That way at night, if I'm really craving something, but I don't want to snack anymore. Sorry, Colby's thirsty. He wants some too. But if I don't want to snack anymore at the end of the night, these are just really good to keep in the fridge, and they're just like so refreshing, and they have that like good burn. If you guys like Diet Coke, then you know what I'm talking about, where something just like burns and it's so good and sweet. So I really recommend these. The grapefruit flavor is my favorite. But if you don't want to have any of those chemicals that may be in drinks like that, you could always make a fun drink at home with water. Add lemon, fruit, cucumber, melon, like whatever you like in water, you can do that. I have lemon water throughout the day. Something about just like sipping on plain water, unless I'm like really thirsty, it's just not like interesting enough for me to like keep drinking it throughout the day, but just adding lemon to it really helps. So I always keep just a bunch of lemons on hand. It makes it taste really good. So I don't know if you guys have heard of intermittent fasting, but basically it's where you eat for like a small portion of the day. I think it's like 6 to 8 hours or something like that. But the shorter amount of time that you eat during the day, the better. It just kind of helps speed up your metabolism. So I don't follow it exactly, but I don't usually get hungry until about 11 or 12 in the like late morning, early afternoon. So I try not to eat until I'm actually hungry, and I feel like it saves me a lot of extra calories that I was just eating because I felt like I had to eat breakfast. So now I have more calories at night. I could have a bigger dinner. Maybe I could fit in a little bit of dessert, something like that. So I usually skip breakfast and I'll have something around noon. And I'll still eat like breakfast foods like eggs or toast or whatever, anything like that, but I'll just have it later in the day when I'm actually hungry. So this might take a couple of days until you figure out when you're more hungry. For me, I'm always hungry at night, but you might be hungry right away when you wake up in the morning if you have to get to work early. If I have to wake up super early or something, I always am hungry in the morning, but on my normal routine, I'm usually not. Coffee can kind of hold me over. Speaking of morning routine, if I feel like I've kind of gotten off track for a couple of weeks, like I have felt here. We've just been kind of eating out a lot. We've been on vacation, so I've just been indulging a lot more, and I feel like I kind of want to get back on track. So when I feel that way, I usually pick up some apple cider vinegar just from the grocery store, and I'll drink like a tablespoon or 2 of this in the morning for about a week or 2, just to kind of get my metabolism revved up again, kind of detox my system. Apple cider vinegar is great for so many different things. You guys can look it up, but it's just really great for your body and your health. So I showed this on Instagram stories, my little recipe the other day, but if you've ever tried this, the vinegar is so strong it can kind of like make you gag. It's not even that it tastes really bad, it's just the vinegar is like so potent. So I needed to find a recipe that made it taste a little bit better. So I do 2 capfuls of this in a glass of water, and then I add some cayenne pepper and some ginger. You could do fresh ginger too. And just a little bit of lemon, like a half a lemon, and it actually tastes so good. It just tastes like a spicy lemon water, and it's refreshing. So I drink that first thing in the morning, and then I'll have my coffee. But I only do that for like a week or 2, and then I'll stop for a couple months. I don't see the need to do it every day, but I do feel a difference in like my bloating and just my digestion when I do it for like a week or 2 every couple of months if I get off track. Next up, this tip really helps me to stay on track. It takes like 10 minutes out of your day, but it can make a huge difference, especially if you're kind of at a plateau and you don't know why you're not losing that last little bit of weight or why it's not coming off as easily as it did before, and that's tracking your food, but tracking it in advance. So I use MyFitnessPal, but you could use the Weight Watchers app. You could use just like any fitness or food diary type of app. I've used MyFitnessPal for years and I really like it. So basically you just have your macros and your calories for the day, and you go into your fridge in the morning when you wake up and you pick out exactly what you're going to eat for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner. You plan your snacks or your treats in advance. Then that way you kind of know that you've hit your exact calorie goal for the day, you know what to expect, and that way you're not like, oh, I'm starving, what should I eat? You've already planned it out, you already know what you're doing, and you've accounted for snacks, so you won't get hungry throughout the day. And this tip is something that might seem kind of weird, but it has helped me so many times when I just am like bored and want to snack for no reason. Like if you're just sitting at home watching TV or something, you just want to snack. You have to like get your mind off of food and get your mind working on something else. So I will literally go just like take a shower, like do something that's relaxing or fun for you. Like I'll go take a shower, wash and dry my hair, like maybe do like a little at-home pamper night, or I'll go on a walk and just like hang out with Michael, go around the neighborhood or something, even like brush your teeth, like literally anything. Go read a book, something that's really gonna distract you and get your mind off of just wanting to eat food. It helps so much. For me, the 2 big things are going on a walk or taking a long shower. I know that sounds really weird, but it totally distracts you and lets you just focus on something else. And I have never ate in the shower, so that's not something that would be tempting for me to do. So now I wanted to share with you guys some of my favorite snacks or like quick meals that I'll make throughout the day. So I always do things like fruits, vegetables, eggs are a big favorite of mine. I usually eat eggs every day with like avocado, hot sauce, and like a little burrito. It's really good. But some kind of easy things for on the go, I'll do a protein shake, and just any protein will do. This one is the ON or On Gold Standard Whey. So whatever flavor you like, I have a bunch of flavors of this. I'll do that with a little bit of this PB2, and this is just powdered peanut butter. So it has a little bit less fat, a lot less fat. Actually, this is only 1.5 grams of fat for 2 tablespoons, but it still gives you 5 protein and 4 carbs. So this is really good to eat in your smoothie. It just tastes like regular peanut butter. So I'll do like this with that and a banana and some ice and almond milk, and it's a really good kind of like after workout shake or like mid-afternoon shake. I love it. Of course, I always like to keep a couple protein bars on hand. My favorite ones are the pure protein. You can get them at Target and Kroger. Any of their flavors, I think they have like the best calories and macros. They taste really good. I ran out, so I have to go pick up some more. But I also have these Tone It Up protein bites, and these are nice because they're actually like really small. So you could just eat one if you want to keep one in your bag, like if you're just starving. Sometimes I'll eat one of these like before I'm making dinner if I'm just starving and can't wait. These are kind of nice to have. Or of course like a Quest bar. These are not my favorite, but when I can't find the pure protein, I'll get these. Okay, so next up, kind of around like lunchtime, if I feel like I'm eating something, I'll make like a sandwich or a wrap sometimes. But if I want to do something lower carb, I will do like a little meat wrap. So this is Boar's Head Chipotle chicken. This is my favorite kind of like deli meat because it's really spicy and just I like the taste of it. So we do a little bit of this with a pickle, and then you could do like string cheese and kind of wrap it up. Or you could do a little, what is this? Dijon mustard to kind of keep that spicy thing going. And this is just such a good little wrap. I love that. If I don't have the string cheese, I'll do some sort of cheese, like these little ones from Target, like the little Colby Jack cubes. Or I love cottage cheese with just tons of pepper. That's like one of my favorite snacks. I know it sounds weird, but I love cottage cheese with a pickle. Another quick and easy snack that you can do for breakfast or lunch is just yogurt and granola. So this is my favorite yogurt. I think that I like Chobani better taste-wise, but I like the macros and the calories on this better. So it's just Dannon, light and fit. Any flavor is super good. And I'll put like a tablespoon or two of granola and cinnamon on top. Any kind of granola. This one's my favorite, the Bare Naked. I love all of their little flavors and stuff. If you just want something super easy in the morning, some turkey bacon. This is the Applegate brand. I love this. Michael loves it. Like, it's just super easy to cook for everyone. And then sometimes I will keep little like pre-packaged things on hand too, like these little pretzels and hummus, or these little like salad packs. These are great for kind of on the go. And a little treat. Boom chicka pop. This one is so good. It's like sweet and salty. So those are kind of like some of my little snacks that I like to have on hand, and some of my little tips that I do when I want to kind of watch what I'm eating and kind of follow more of a plan. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Moms can be hot too. Doing all this stuff literally takes like 5 or 10 extra minutes out of your day. There's no excuses. It's super easy. I'm giving you all my secrets right here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Let me know if you have any other ideas for this series. Leave them down below in the comments and I'll do that one next. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.